Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. What you see laid before you is your January 2020 general reading. Okay, let's get started. The first card that you have, okay, first of all, secondly, this card represents your state of mind. This card represents the field of love in your life. This card represents your intentions, your inner world, your soul yearning, the power, protection that you have available to you, and your emotional state. Okay, so Pink Lotus Fairy, a time for spirit. It says, you may love your guilt-free rants, staying up too late and happily behaving badly. But you're about to balance all that out with some very powerful new spiritual teachings and connections. You are to meet a wise one who seems very still, very slow, and very peaceful. She will be tranquil and serene and immersed in a path until now you felt too slow or foreign for you. But this teacher will assist you in finding more of your soul's true wisdom. Within this time of inner discovery, you will commit to discipline, new training in the mental realms. Choose thoughts that are empowering, enlivening, yet completely authentic and real. You will learn to be still and to listen to the beat of your heart without giving into restlessness or the critical voice inside. After you have learned more discipline through peaceful practice of meditation or exercise or mantras, you will nurture yourself more willingly without guilt, and you will have returned to a place of tranquility, self-love, and peace. Go within, look deeply into your heart, and find the love that overflows into its secret, quiet places. Your love is rich and warm and flowing still. And it is time for you to renew your connection to the source via teachings you will be introduced to soon. Spiritual quests, calm, relaxed yoga, self-love and self-acceptance, third eye and crown chakra activation, chakra awakening, connection to all, crown chakra connected to the universe, receiving universal love messages, self-connected peacefully to the earth, peaceful flowing energy in the body. Know that while this path and tranquil, easeful philosophy may seem out of character for you, it is a deep and true part of yourself that has long yearned for acknowledgement, fulfillment, and nirvana that is on its way. In the area of your love, it says getting to know each other. As you reveal the innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Your intentions, you have trickery, and it says, the tempter is as guilty as the thief. Kelly the green dragon has one jumbo-sized acorn to get him through winter. Squirrel spies the huge acorn and decides he just has to have it to win the forest annual acorn contest. To tempt Kelly, he fills a basket with rocks and scatters the tiny acorns he has collected on top. Kelly feels the weight of the basket and steals it, allowing Squirrel to grab the single acorn. But they both lose. Kelly now has less food, and the squirrel is disqualified from the contest for cheating. During trying times, things may be easier if you ask for help. Don't be disappointed if assistance does not come from the place you expect. Am I afraid to tell the truth? How does that fear make me manipulate others? What do I really need to say? Dance of scarcity, coveting possessions, vulnerable heart, self-honesty, accusing others, hidden motives, vision, honesty, and greed. For your inner world, you have eagle, communion. It says, eagle spirit is often associated with the highest and noblest, encouraging us to let our spirits soar. Whenever you experience a heartfelt communion with some physical expression of life, plant, animal, human, or anything else, it is only then that you can truly feel how your life force is similar to the life force that is all around you. It is only a matter of differences in form. In essence, is articulated into the physical world in a multitude of ways that is the same in everything and everyone, although it manifests in various shapes and characteristics. This essence is spirit emanating from the core of all things. Communion with nature is essential for you now. Take some time to do an open-eyed meditation with any nearby animal or plant. Relax your body as much as possible. Breathe consciously and keep your attention on that life form you are communing with. Okay, sorry. After a few moments, you will notice a sense of the boundaries dissolving, a melding of the I and the thou. You may have received messages or impressions as you find yourself in the flow of unspoken communication. Your soul's yearning is Aunia. Leap of faith. And it says, take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. Procrastination about your dreams won't make them go away. Neither will it make them happen. Indecision is the death of the soul's burning passion to improve, grow, and learn. Don't worry about making a wrong decision. Instead, worry about making no decision at all. Then take time to pray, meditate, investigate, research, or go on nature walks and make your decision. Once made, the universal energies will immediately support your decision and doors will successfully open as if by magic. The magic you see is that you have set your mind to accomplish something, and this intention is what sets you on your magical journey. Trust that the universe will support you in all ways. Trust that your intuition is clear and right for you, and then take a leap of faith and jump fully and squarely into the midst of putting your dreams into action. Don't hesitate or delay a moment longer. Secondly, you have Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. And it says, this is a kind universe, and everyone within it is working in your favor. There is no tests, blocks, or obstacles in your way except your own projections of fear into your future. Take a moment and hush your mind, quieting it from worries and fears. Feel me brush your brow with a new energy of faith, hope, and optimism. These energies fuel your existing present time, as well as all future moments. Why would you wish darkness upon yourself when light shines all around you? Step into this brightness by lightening your thoughts and feelings. You must stop worrying, as this anxiety squelches the goodness that seeks to find you. Clear your heart of fear and replace those energies with ones that will serve you and your family. Instead, refuse to think of anything except your bright today and tomorrow, and I promise you that it will be so. You and your loved ones will be protected and provided for. Let go of any bag lady fears about your future. Hold positive thoughts and intentions. Know that you'll always have your needs met, now and in the future. Don't worry about money, but instead visualize abundance. Okay. The protection energies that you have available to you is effective, fair leadership or leader, balanced mind, body, and spirit, leadership, responsibility, strength, and grace. And, that was 17, mountain lion. Sorry, I don't know if I said that. 12, porcupine, and it's overly sensitive to criticism, holds on to pain, avoid the world's chaos, innocent, faith and trust, imagination and fantasy. And lastly, you have sacrifice for your emotional state. And it says, there are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. Okay, Sagittarius. It seems as though there's a lot of balance that needs to take place within your life. You know, because many of these cards are speaking about a balance that is needed. You know, in here, balance mind, body, and spirit. Because it seems like you're thinking about sacrificing something, but you have to be careful of what you're going to sacrifice. Don't sacrifice something good thinking that it's bad and end up regretting it for the rest of your days. Right? What you need to sacrifice, though, is the imbalance of spirit. You know, commune with the Creator. Commune with Mother Sustainer. Allow your ancestors to guide you. Because it's here for you. You know, if you're overly sensitive to criticism, try to find balance within that. And know that criticism is not always bad. It depends on the tone and the person that it's coming from. And even if the tone and the person is not what you want at the moment, try to find what this person is truly trying to say to you. You know, and don't hold on to the pain. Because when you do that, that's all you're going to get more of, because you're only going to see things from a place of hurt. And if your relationship is in a vulnerable place right now, I mean, many of these cards speak of communication as well. So, you know, if your relationship is in an unstable or a turbulent place right now, then what needs to happen is you guys need to have open dialogue between the two of you. Because out of the muck grows this beautiful lotus. So no matter what you've been through in your past that you feel like, you know, has you so worried that, I mean, your fear and your worry is stopping you from taking this leap of faith to your desire and your dream, and you're tricking yourself out of something that could be so beautiful for you. You know, what sacrifices are you willing to make? All right, let's get into this. I'm going to start with the trickery card here. Why is the intention tricky for Sagittarius in the month of January? Why is the intention trickery for Sagittarius in the month of January? Why is the intention trickery for Sagittarius? Okay. The King of Air. Brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. You know, it's funny because I received a call. I did your video before and I received a call. And this card popped out. This exact same card, because, again, it's speaking of a mental and emotional balance that you need to have. You know, and again, communion of speaking. Is there anything further that you'd like to add to this trickery card and the King of Air for Sagittarius? Please give more information on this trickery. Unity. Yeah. So within your marriage, again, you know, don't deceive yourself thinking that you're deceiving someone else, especially your partner. You know, you need to seek like-minded people to converse with so that you and your partner can get on the same page. Because this is a marriage. This is a stable bond, you know. But again, you have to speak your mind with confidence. You have to follow Lakshmi's and Anya, whatever, yeah, her. You have to follow their advice, you know. In order to be able to save this marriage, you guys both have to get on the same page. What is the sacrifice in Sagittarius' emotional state? What is the sacrifice? Oy, okay, sorry. Four of Earth, being too frivolous, too cautious with money, good business decision, giving to those less fortunate. Okay, so what are you holding on to? You know, The Four of Earth card, I want to read my interpretation of the Four of Earth, because I think right now this would be so poignant. Okay, it says, the pentacle on his head isn't real. It represents what he's thinking about. He also views pentacles as his stability, for there he rests his foot upon them. Not able to stop the juggling of the two different pentacles under his feet, he holds the Ace of Pentacles to his chest, unable to take the opportunity that the pentacle that he holds represents, because he is inert, sitting, thinking, holding on for dear life to his pentacle. Right? So just as Lakshmi talks about not having a bag lady mentality, to think of abundance instead of thinking about poverty, when we hold on so tightly to money or to the idea of money, then what we do is we're bringing in lack into our lives. Because money is a currency. It's meant to be ever flowing. And not to be frivolous and wasteful of money. I'm definitely not saying that. But what I'm saying is the money is supposed to be used in ways to bring in more. It is not supposed to be hoarded. And if you are saving it, it should be for a specific reason. Not just because you don't want to be poor or you fear being poor. You have to walk away from that. You have to move towards something that is spiritually and emotional growth. Like something that sustains you. So you have to sacrifice this lack mentality. Okay, why is getting to know each other here in the field of Sagittarius' love life? Why is getting to know each other here in the field of Sagittarius' love life? Why is getting to know each other here? Why is getting to know each other here? Nine of Water. Because as you reveal yourself and your partner reveals yourself to you, you know, your wishes come true, concerns fade away. You get wish fulfillment. You get this love of life for you. Okay. Why is Anye? Why is Anye here? Why is leap of faith here for Sagittarius? Soul's yearning. Why is Sagittarius? Okay. Three of Fire. Exactly. It's abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Exactly. Make the long-term plans that's going to get you to a point of waiting on your ships to come in. When you've done the work and you're waiting for the reward, you know, it's time. Because this is what your soul is yearning for. So if your soul is in a state of feeling this dark, dank self, it's because you're out of balance. You're sitting in inertia. You haven't moved. Like, you have to move towards your dreams. That's the only way we feel contented. That's the only way that we move away from this Eight of Cups and end up in this Nine of Cups. Right? Why is Lakshmi here? Why is bright future here as a soul yearning for Sagittarius? Why is Lakshmi here as a soul yearning for Sagittarius? The Wheel. Exactly. The Wheel of Fortune. Time of positive change. Situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. But what, again, you have to balance the mental and emotional. You have to bring them into balance in order to make this wheel turn in your favor. Because on this reading, it's nothing but goodness. It's nothing but wonderful things coming into you, and you're wanting it. You're yearning for it. Your soul is calling out for it. But you're unbalanced emotionally. You know, you're in a state of lack. You're in a state of sacrifices that need to be made, but the only sacrifice needs to be made is the way that you're constantly thinking, the repetitive thoughts of lack and of misfortune. Okay. Why is Porcupine here? Okay. What is causing Sagittarius to be overly sensitive and holding on to pain? An apology. To be honest with you, like if you're waiting on an apology from someone, you do yourself such a disservice. The best thing that you can do is apologize to yourself for holding on to this pain, you know, because you're not always going to get that closure that you need. So it's best that you apologize to yourself. Let's get more information on this porcupine. Why is Sagittarius so overly sensitive to criticism and holding on to pain? Why is Sagittarius... Oh, whoa, card. Oh, man. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Well, it says being unable and unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there's no problem. Okay, so you don't see that you being overly sensitive to criticism and holding on to pain is a problem for you, right? But you need to make a decision so that you can have a equal give and take, you know, a fair and balanced partnership. And there's new career opportunities. But you're going to have to use your logic, and you're going to have to be honest with yourself. You know, be the curious, impulsive Sagittarius that you are. Seek your dreams, because that's the only place that you're going to find your wish fulfillment. You know, and no matter what this challenging information is, I mean, if someone in your life is criticizing you and you feel like it's unjust and undeserved, as I said, take it with a grain of salt. Okay? But be careful of these sacrifices that you're thinking of making, because, I mean, I'm going to go further a little bit. I'm sorry, I happen to be a Sagittarius Capricorn Cupster, so it's very interesting to me. Excuse me. What is these sacrifices? Why is the Eight of Water here with sacrifice? Why is the Eight of Water here with sacrifice? Why is the Eight of Water here with sacrifices for Sagittarius? Ooh, okay. No, we're done there. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh gosh, Sagittarius. Now, okay, look what this is saying, right, Sagittarius? You, Sagittarius. This is a need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromising. Wait for the perfect timing. But this card represents Sagittarius. It's the Temperance card, right? Picking up your passions. You know, sending messages, outgoing, creative, confident, a little mischievous. You know, exactly what Sagittarius are. News of exciting new endeavors. Just like Awanya, whatever her name is. Amy, whatever. Just like her. The leap of faith and Lakshmi. Just like they're saying that you need to step out on faith. Okay? Why? Because in that you'll find your opportunity that you're looking for. And what will this opportunity bring? Your Ten of Cups. So no longer are you just going to be having your wish fulfilled. You're going to be receiving a rewarding family life, a contented and happy family life. But there has to be an equal give and take. You have to do your portion as your partner has to do theirs. And the wheel will turn. You know? Come on. Like, it's here for you. Just get out of your head. And I know it's easy for me to say because I'm sitting behind the camera. But I, too, I struggle with these things. These are not just something that I do for you guys. I started this channel as a spiritual walk for myself. You know, to step out on my faith. Okay, I thank you so much, Sagittarius, for coming to the Black-Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well. And I hope that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in her loving grace. Ashe.